Hey y'all, it's your friendly neighborhood therapist, and it is February 15th, 2025. So it is day 15 in our series of lesser known facts and lesser known people of the culture for Black History Month. Now, first, back to our shirt check. Black Lives Matter, and this shirt is a collage of some of the Black lives we have lost unjustly. Now, on any note, today I want to talk to y'all about some women that I don't think a lot of us heard of, but who have broken barriers yet again. And these women are currently breaking those barriers. So let's get into it. So, first up is Breonna Daniels. So, Breonna Daniels, whose birthday is not available online anywhere, but she was born in 93 or 94. That's all I can find. But she is the first African American woman to work as a tire changer in NASCAR. So she in the pit, y'all. She in the car pit for NASCAR. She gained significant attention in 2016 when she became the first African American woman to be a member of a pit crew in NASCAR's top tier series, the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, which is now the NASCAR Cup Series. Her role as a tire changer on the pit crew was groundbreaking, as it represented not only a significant milestone for women in motorsports, but also for African Americans in a field that has been historically dominated by white males. Daniels is from Virginia Beach, Virginia, and she attended Norfolk State University and HBCU, where she majored in communications and played as point guard for the school's basketball team. Daniels was recruited out of college into NASCAR's Drive for Diversity program in 2016, where she met Brianna O'Leary. Daniels was one of 10 selected from around the country to join. NASCAR's Director of Athletic Performance, Phil Horton, cited her previous athletics experience and exceptional hand speed as key ingredients to her success in the program. She trained at Rev Racing in Concord, North Carolina, and then at Excalibur Pit School in Morrisville, North Carolina. In 2017, Daniels was the first African American to go over the wall in a national racing series in ARCA's race at Fairground Speedway in Nashville, Tennessee. She became a tire changer for ARCA driver Thad Moffitt at Toledo Speedway in Ohio, with O'Leary pitted in NASCAR's Camping World Truck Series for Cody Ware and pitted in the Xfinity Series for Mike Harmon. Later in 2017, she then became the first Black woman to work at a pit crew in a national NASCAR race at the Coke Zero Sugar 400 annual car race at Daytona International Speedway, and later the NASCAR Cup Series. She and O'Leary made history as the first female duo to work a pit crew, changing tires for Ray Black Jr. Daniels participated in the Cup race just under 2 years after she began her training. In 2019, Daniels pitted with O'Leary for Cody Ware in the Daytona 500 qualifying race and the race itself. Daniels has also worked with the Drive for Diversity Pit Crew Combine program, from which she got her start. Given her athletic ability, Daniels starred as a competitor on Dwayne Johnson's reality competition series for NBC, The Titan Games. She also starred in a nationally ran Advil commercial. Daniels was honored at the 2020 NASCAR Drive for Diversity Awards on October 8th, 2020, where she received the Crew Member Award. All right, then, ma'am. Now, next up is Tia Norfleet, the first African American woman to compete in a NASCAR sanctioned event. Tia made history by driving in a NASCAR Nationwide Series race in 2010, though her involvement with NASCAR spans back to 2007. She's also the daughter of another pioneering figure in racing, Bobby Norfleet, who was one of the first African Americans to race in NASCAR. We'll see. Representation. When you see it done, you know you can. So her full name is Shantia Latrice Norfleet, born May 1st, 1986, and she is the first and only African American woman to hold a NASCAR driver's license. Born in Suffolk, Virginia in 1986, Norfleet's interest in racing began at age 7 when her father, NASCAR driver Bobby Norfleet, doubled the battery power of a Hot Wheels Barbie car to increase its speed. Out here being a daddy, just out here doing dad. That's something only a dad would even do. Like, what? Why are you putting a V8 in my Barbie car? But it's a dad thing. Norfleet claims her racing career began at age 14 when she began competing in kart racing events. She went on to attempt a career in drag racing at the local and regional level. In 2000, Fleetwood switched to entry-level spec racing, competing in Bandolero cars, then moving to late-model stock car racing on short tracks starting with the 2004 racing season. She became the first female African-American driver to purchase a NASCAR Late Model Series racing license. Norfleet attended local late model events at tracks near her Augusta, Georgia home, Starting her late model career in 2004, she claimed to begin competing in NASCAR National Touring Series competition starting in the summer of 2012 and was operating a grassroots funding initiative claiming it would finance her racing career. However, she did not make it to the track in a major series in 2012. Norfleet also supports the state Team Georgia Driving Academy program, providing driving instructions at Atlanta Motor Speedway on behalf of the group. In addition, she is an ambassador for Safe Driving America. Well, okay then. Now, last but not least, in today's episode, meet the Cowgirls of Color. Rodeo has remained a sport dominated by white men, but this 2-year-old team whose members met in Maryland is inspiring girls as they seek victory. When most people think or hear the term rodeo, they may picture a male, white, or cowboy dominated sport typically held in the southwestern region of the United States. They may picture females or cowgirls as well, but all within the white community. Few people think of African American females from Maryland and Virginia. The Cowgirls of Color set out to change that perspective in 2016 by becoming the first all black, all female rodeo team to participate in the Bill Pickett Rodeo. Since 2016, the Cowgirls of Color have set out to use their nationally recognized platform to raise awareness in the minority community of the non traditional sport of rodeo and equestrian related events through various outreach and community programs. While training to continue to compete, the Cowgirls of Color look forward to their next challenge of breaking barriers to enter other major rodeo circuits and branching off into more individual equestrian sports. Now, let's meet the team individually. This is Penny. And inexperience didn't stop her from taking the bull by the horns and jumping headfirst into the sport of rodeo relay. She tapped into her natural competitive nature and became a force to take note of on the rodeo scene. When she is not riding, she spends her time working with youth through her nonprofit Stand Foundation. Sandra Pinky Dorsey, known as the horse whisperer around her hometown, Pinky spends her time training and raising a wide variety of animals that she owns. It doesn't stop with horses. She has dogs, cats, goats, pigs, chickens, and a bull. Keisha KB Bowles. Taking her first ride at age 38, KB rides in honor of her mother. She spends her time divided between her two passions, riding and fashion. Y'all, 38. It is never too late to do something that you want to do, okay? Age is sometimes just a construct. Don't ever think, oh, I'm too old now. She started at 38. Then lastly, Brittany Britt Brat Logan. Mother of one son, a good friend of Britt Brat sat her on a horse 8 years ago and she hasn't looked back since. When she is not competing, she spends time on one of her two horses, perfecting her craft by participating in gincana events and expanding into other events like mounted shooting. And these are the Cowgirls of Color. So today, y'all have learned about Black women in NASCAR and Black women on the rodeo scene, two areas which have been dominated for generations by men and particularly white men. Yet here they come, taking over the scene, as they should. All right, I hope y'all have a beautiful, wonderful rest of the evening. And join me tomorrow for day 16 in our series of lesser known facts and lesser known people of the culture for Black History Month.